Good morning, guys. Lily Ray's here, the Hoboken Art Gal. I started off not knowing if I was going to record this session, but I decided to record it, and that's why you see the flower and the finished part of the flower that's not finished. So I started working with the pastels pencils, soft pencils, and actually I find that they are a bit harder than the Carbothello. So they were nice to work with. I wish they had a bigger variety of colors, but they're doing the job that I expected. And then I thought, maybe I'll put a background on this. I was planning on doing a second flower. I don't know which flower this is. I didn't look at my book to see what name it had, but here I'm drawing the second flower, and I'm using the Carbothello magenta and the Carbothello pink pencils, and they're both pastel pencils. And so I'm putting in the center of the flower and then just working around the flower with, the purple, the ultramarine blue, the pink and magenta. And then you'll see that I'm adding the white, and the white was a soft chalk pastel from the gallery set that I have in sticks. And I also use a stump. I used between a stump, a softy tool, and the pencils to kind of smooth this out. And I did several layers. Here I'm adding a bud, and I decided to put a stump in the back of that. This was a picture that I received, or actually, I was watching Lindsay Wyrick, the Frugal Crafter, my favorite crafter, and she was working on this flower, and I decided to change it up a little bit. So here I'm just adding these bottom uh, leaves. They're I don't know if you want to call them leaves, but they're weeds. And then I decided I would put the background in, and this was actually a paper that it is Strathmore, but it's Strathmore. I think it's 500, but it's pretty old. So I figured let me use it for this first. I don't know if it's still good for watercolor, because when I say it's old, it's old. I bought it at the flea market. But I figured it wouldn't go to waste because I could do, plenty with it. So here I'm adding the white chalk to the flowers and just touching things up. I really enjoy the way the flowers look. I think they came out pretty nice. It's the first time I make these flowers. And I also use my pan pastels, which I have the full set of. And so at the end, I used the soft pastels and continued to work throughout. Then I went and I sprayed it, and I will leave a picture here at the end and at the beginning of the video. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. Please give it a like if you liked it, and share and subscribe. I'll see you soon.